In today's video we will discuss the top 10 success tips from Grant Cardone. You don't want to miss these top 10 reasons. Please make sure you subscribe to the top 10 jaw-dropping facts channel. Number 10. Don't quit. There's a small video of Grant giving advice where he tells that there will be times where things are not gonna go your way. In those situations, keep moving forward, and no matter what you do, don't quit. That's what really separates between who makes it and who doesn't, the ability to persevere. Number 9. Work to your potential. Work to your potential, not your quota. Grant says if you ever wonder why these people that made it still keep pushing, is that they don't operate on quotas, they operate on potential. Number 8. Believe. Grant says, there's so many mistakes salespeople makes, you gotta get down to the main ones like selling the solution, or even before that a lot of salespeople don't show enthusiasm or life to the sales cycle. He then tells a story of how he was shopping for a watch and the salesperson could not close the sales cycle. Number 7. Don't depend on one product. Grant doesn't have just one product, he doesn't just depends on one flow. This goes perfectly with instead of having one flow of income, it's better to have multiple streams of income. Be like Grant, he has his speaking gigs, his webinar programs, his sales training program at cardone.com, his MP3s, his books, and many other products. He says it's better to build one flow of income that runs parallel or symbiotic to the first stream of income so that they complement each other. Number 6. Have a target. You gotta make a commitment to make a target. Grant mentions that every time his company doesn't reach his sales targets, he reminds his entire team what the target is by asking where they are right now. No target results in no sales, and I find that so true. How do you successfully shoot something if you don't see it? That target also has to be measurable, even by hourly. In his 10x planner, he breaks down the day in phases of a few hours. Think about it, if you were able to plan for the whole day then measure your progress hourly, how laser-focused would you be? Have a target and measure it regularly. Number 5. Don't be negative. Negativity is just negative. There's no money in it. It's like that little man putting the mental brakes on your progress. Stay away from it. When that negativity strikes, go ask yourself instead, what is the solution? Grant adds, there is so much abundance in negativity that by itself tells you why there's no value in it. Stay away from negativity. Period. Number 4. Ignore the hashtag Littleman. When you say that you could do something, when you say that it's possible, when you say that you can actually do it, but next day comes and says, "No, that's too hard," you have to learn to ignore that voice. Doubt is your enemy. Number 3. Work hard. You want your work ethic so high that people actually admire you. If people don't know you by your unbelievable work ethic, then that means you're not working hard enough, as Grant says. Let's face it, if people do say that you work like a maniac, crazy, or a workaholic, then that means you're actually doing something more than the average person. He adds, the truth is no matter how good your ideas are, how good your art is, or how good your skill set is, if you're not working, man, if you're vibrating at a frequency that people say OMG. How does that guy do all that? You're not gonna make it. Number 2. Make deals a priority. Grant says you have to make time for actions that will make you money. You have to prioritize things and do those things first, and even if you have to put in time and energy to your sales training. In one of his videos he makes a rhetorical statement that if you had to choose between eating the cheeseburger in front of you or attend to a customer to possibly make a deal, hopefully you'll choose to serve that customer instead. So Grant points out that most sales managers say that they don't have time for sales training because they don't believe sales training will convert to a profitable return of investment. He says those people that say they don't have time, while in truth they don't make the important things a priority, so they don't get the time it deserves. Number 1. Success is your duty. One of Grant's famous motto, success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. He says that if you approach success in any other way like most people are, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to be successful if you don't demand it. If you literally don't stake a claim to it and say this is mine. Just imagine if you put the same degree of obligation obeying your boss, showing to work on time, or even paying your mortgage not because you couldn't wait to give your money up, but for you to have a roof on top of your head, you must. With that attitude, you must literally take it as your obligation, as if you got no other choice to become successful. Grant Cardone's rules give you an outlook on what it takes to be successful. I hope you enjoyed our top 10 success tips from Grant Cardone. Please leave a comment below for any Grant Cardone success tips you think we missed. Do not forget to subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel. And new episodes release every Monday through Friday.